Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're doing fine. Today I'm doing an artist vlog. So in this type of video, I'm going to show you my creation process for my original artworks. I haven't done these types of videos for quite a while now, and I thought I would be making more of these videos because I want to focus more on creating my own illustration rather than drawing fan art of other people's illustrations. I hope you still support me even if I change the theme of my channel by focusing more on creating original works. So the first illustration I worked on this past week is the illustration of cherry blossoms flowers, also known as sakura flowers in Japanese, I think. And once I finished doing the sketch of the cherry blossom flowers, I outline with a black pen, and then I erase the pencil marks. And on the line art for this drawing, I try out different colors so that I have an idea of how to color it later on, because I'm going to take a picture of this drawing once it's finalized, and then I'm going to upload that picture on my laptop, because on my laptop I'm going to redraw this illustration on a drawing application called Paint Pro, and you'll see how I do this digital drawing as well later on if you continue watching the video. So right now I'm just trying out different colors and see how it's going to look like. So it's not necessarily going to look very neat. It's quite a mess right now, but I try to make it less messy by doing the pen outline again once I finish the painting. The reason why I'm creating more original artworks is because later on I'm going to upload these final digital artworks to my online shop, and these illustrations will then be on sale, available as prints on different items. If you check my online shop, you will find my illustrations on items such as stickers, posters, notebooks, tote bags, t-shirts, etc. There's a wide range of items you can look out for on my online shop. So if you want to check my online shop, you'll find the link to the shop on my YouTube banner or on my YouTube about page. You can also follow me on Facebook or Instagram to have updates of whenever there are new illustrations available on my shop, and I hope to see you on my shop. You don't need to feel forced to have to purchase anything, but it would be great if you could follow me on my online shop or share my shop with your friends, etc. So I finished the cherry blossom illustrations, and the next one I worked on is an illustration of a doggy. So it's a Corgi dog. I thought it looked super cute, so I really wanted to sketch it out. And I wrote the catchphrase for this illustration, which was "pet me." It sounded funny at first, but then later on when I reread it again, I thought it sounded a bit awkward. So I changed the catchword later on when I redrew the illustration on Paint Pro. So just like I did before for the cherry blossom flowers, I also painted the Corgi dog. I'm trying out different shades of yellowish brown on the Corgi dog illustration and see how it's going to look like. And then once I finish the illustration, I'll take a picture of it and upload it to my laptop and start working on the digital version of this illustration. And thank you very much for watching my videos so far. I really appreciate your support. So the third illustration I'm working on is that of a mermaid. So I really like mermaid. I think they are fantastic creatures, and I drew this mermaid in anime style because I also really enjoy watching anime. I hope you find her cute, because I tried to make her as cute as possible. So I drew her with long wavy hair, and I had some difficulties to draw her tail in the proper angle. I hope I got it right. So this is the final sketch of the Little Mermaid I drew. And once I did the pencil line art, I used a black pen to redo the outline again, so that I can then erase the pencil marks. So this is the final line art drawing. And once I'm done with the line art, I'm going to test different colors on this illustration as well. So this is more of an experiment for me, and experimenting different colors gives me an idea of what colors I want to use on the final illustration once I work on it digitally. And I thought I would try different shades of colors for her tail so that it looks more cool, but it didn't turn out as I wanted it to look like. On the digital illustration it's going to look better. So this is the final sketch for the Little Mermaid. Now I'm going to upload these 3 final sketches to my laptop and start working on the digital illustration. So I'm starting with the Corgi dog illustration. I upload this sketch to the Medibang Paint Pro application, and then I create a second layer, and that second layer I'm going to do the outline for this sketch. It's going to take me some time to finish the outlining, so I'm going to speed up this part of the video. So what's cool about this application is that you can use some tools which can help you draw, like for example circles, because I know it's not easy to draw a perfect circle, so you have these tools which can help you. It's really great. I'm sure this application doesn't have as many tools as you have in Photoshop or Adobe Illustrator, but I think it provides you with the basic tools which can help you create digital illustrations. So if you want to work on a low budget, you can definitely use this application to create digital artworks. So once I finish doing the outline, the line art I create another layer, and on that second layer I start coloring the illustration. So I'm starting with the lighter tones. Once I'm done with the lighter tones, I'm going to go with the darker tones. And while I'm painting, I'm also erasing the colors which are going outside the lines. I'm almost done with the digital painting for this illustration, so I need to check if I haven't missed out any parts of this illustration. For example, for the nostrils, I have to make sure I painted them, and once I finished the coloring, I erased the white background, but I also left a small white border. And then just below the Corgi's paws, I drew a white rectangle, and inside that rectangle I added the final catchphrase, which is "Oh my dog." I hope you enjoyed watching this part of the video, and you can find the Corgi illustration on my online shop. Next, I'm going to work on the digital painting for the Little Mermaid. So just like I did for the Corgi illustration, I created a layer to draw the outline, and then a second layer for the colors. I also added some highlights on this illustration to make it look more cool. And like I said before, I colored her tail different shades of colors. And this is the final illustration for the Little Mermaid. I hope you like it, and you can also find this illustration on my online shop. Then lastly, I work on the digital illustration for the cherry blossom flowers. So for this one, instead of making a black outline, I used pink colors to outline the drawing. So I used 2 shades of pink, and I did this outline on another layer. Once I'm done with the line art, I just need to fill in the colors in the shapes within the lines. I had some low expectation for this illustration because I thought the sketch didn't look that great, but then when I finished the digital illustration, I thought it looked better than I had first imagined. So I'm pretty satisfied with it, and I hope you can have a look at it on my shop as well. I'm going to show you how I upload my illustrations on my online shop once I finish this final illustration. So I thought it looked a bit too bland when I finished filling in the pink colors on the sakura flowers. So I added different shades of pink on each flower to make it look prettier. And I did the same for the leaves as well because they look too bland, I think, at first. So I mixed in different shades of green. And I added some highlights on the petals as well. So I thought a light blue background would look good on the cherry blossom flowers, so I added this light blue circle just behind it. And this is the final illustration for the cherry blossoms. I hope you like it. You'll find it on my shop as well. Next, I'm going to show you how I add the illustrations on my shop. So I log into my Redbubble shop, I click on dashboard, and then I click on add new work. So from here on, you just need to click on upload new work. You have to make sure that your illustration has a minimum of 1000 pixels before you upload it. So I chose the Corgi dog first. I'm going to upload this illustration. So once it's uploaded, you can add in the details such as the title, okay, I chose the title Corgi or my dog art illustration, and after that I'll add the tags, that is keywords, which will facilitate the search for this illustration. So I chose tags like Corgi, dog art illustration, dog lover, etc. Normally it's good to have at least 15 tags. That's the recommended number of tags to have for each illustration uploaded. You can also have more than 15 tags, but it's better not to have less than 15. Okay, now I have completed the tags field. I'm going to write a short description about what this illustration is about. So it's good that when you write the description, it contains the keywords about this illustration as well. Then I can scroll down and check if the illustration is appearing correctly on each of the items available on Redbubble. So for the ones I want to enable, I just click on the disable button, on where it's written disable, to enable it. Once it appears green, enable, it means this product is enabled on your shop. So I have to complete the other sections as well, and then I go back and check one by one each item if the illustration is appearing correctly in terms of size, in terms of if it is centered within the item. So you can edit each of the item just like I'm doing right now. You can check how it appears on each type of shirt, for example, and then once you're satisfied, you can just click on apply changes if you scroll slightly down. Okay, if it looks too big, you can make it smaller. If it looks too small, you can increase the size as well. So once I've completed this correction on the first item, I move on to the next one. I can check how it looks like with different colors. So after I edited all the items and save these modifications, I'm going to check if the artwork is looking fine on each of the products available on the shop. So here I'm just checking how the illustration is looking, and if there are any corrections to be made, I can make them later on. So this is how the Corgi dog illustration is going to appear on each of these items. You can have them on children's clothing, on tote bags, on mugs, on pins, on masks, and on notebooks, and even on aprons. So there's a very wide range of items, and I did the same thing for the Little Mermaid illustration. So after modifying the illustration, so this is how the Little Mermaid illustration looks like on each of the products on my Redbubble shop. So if you want to have a look at these items, you can go to the link on my YouTube banner or on my YouTube about page. You find the my shop link there. So my shop is called Kalin Lyfe, and it is available on the Redbubble platform. And the next one is the cherry blossoms illustration. So I already edited the illustration on each of the item, as you can see here. So this is how the sakura flowers are going to look like on each item. So I actually removed the blue background because I thought it looked better without the blue background. But I also have another version of this illustration with the blue circle black background as well. So you can check out both versions if you want to. And I hope you can visit my shop, and see you soon for my next video. Take care everyone. Bye bye. See ya.